180 years ago, the first boat with Indian indentured laborers docked on the shores of Guyana, and the contributions of the Indian Guyanese ancestors must not go unnoticed. That's what Indian High Commissioner to Guyana, Venkatachalam Mahalingam, says.
Your ancestors not only brought expertise and skills, but also a whole lot of cultural traditions and practices to this beautiful country. It is important to preserve them and also practice them. It is more important to rekindle memories and reawaken the minds of particularly the youth who are being influenced by the so-called modern culture with the advent of revolution in communication and information technology.
The Indian High Commissioner, addressing the gathering at the Indian Commemoration Trust's annual Pushpanjali event on Saturday in observance of the anniversary of the arrival of the first East Indians to Guyana. Guyana-born novelist, poet and academic David Dabedine reminded of the horrific treatment and terrible injustice meted out to the Indian ancestors prior to the ending of indentureship here in Guyana.
Whilst there is no question that some migrants indentured willingly, there is also no doubt that many left their homes without full knowledge of the length of the journey they were undertaking or how far they were traveling. Coercion, misrepresentation, and even kidnapping were all recorded forms of recruitment, and the exploitation of the indentured subject continued from embarkation to plantation. Within the Caribbean, whilst Guyana and Trinidad received the majority of such laborers, places like Belize, Grenada, Jamaica, St. Kitts and Nevis, and St. Vincent all had indentured populations.
Professor Dabedine added that although May 5 is a special date that marks the arrival of the first set of Indians to Guyana, there must be reflection on the other indentured laborers who came to Guyana.
Let us acknowledge that in various periods of Caribbean history, we all came in the same boat, as it were. Indians foremost, but also African indentured laborers, thousands of them, I'm not talking about half a dozen, white Europeans, Chinese and Portuguese, the same boat, the same cane field. But in the last 100 years, we have risen up mightily.
Reporting for HGP Nightly News, I am Kristen Macklingam.